Hello and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing LEGO sets, not sponsored. In today's video, we have set number 76421, also known as the House Elf set. This is Dobby. He has limited posability and a flimsy stand, but it has great details in the ears and just the face in general. So, without further ado, let's break this set down. First up, we have the cake, which is actually the last thing you build in this set. The build is quite repetitive, but it doesn't take that long, so it's not too bad. But I do definitely like the colors, and you get a very nice lavendery color for it that is pretty rare. So it gives you some nice parts if you want to make your own mocks. And I really like that green for it. It looks very realistic. Here's a picture of what it looks like in the movie, and here's what it looks like here. So, I give this build set about an 8 out of 10. It was repetitive, but it didn't take very long, and it looks accurate, and it was fun. Next up, we have the Tom Riddle's Diary. This is, I believe, our first brick-built Tom Riddle diary, which I really like the design, that it can only close this much. It has a perfect area for the sock to fit. We'll show that after we review the sock. I like that it has the stab marks. It has that on both sides. I like this sticker. All of these are stickers, but I think it's not too bad since these aren't in a specific spot that you have to place them. You can rotate them, and this one is pretty easy to place. My one complaint about this build is that it has these anti-studs here. There could have been just another one of these pieces, but with like studs going on it, so you could put it over there. But that's my only complaint about it. Oh, and it has these gold little heart pieces. I do not believe that is accurate to the movies. So, without further ado, let's review the sock. Now we have the sock. It's a pretty simple design, and it works, and it plays it off well. I like this area being like the long part of the sock, and this area being the part that actually goes around your foot, and this being the ankle part. I think it looks really good. I really like it. So, yeah. Now, let's see how this fits in here. So, just grab this, put it in there, and it fits perfectly. Closes the perfect amount. That little groove there is perfect for it. I rate both of these builds about... Well, I rate the sock build a 10 out of 10. I rate this one like an 8 out of 10. These hearts aren't accurate, but if it wasn't for those, both would be a 10 out of 10. Next up, we have Dobby's stand. It was pretty easy to build, uses minimal pieces, and it's really good. I like this sticker that goes on there. It is a sticker, but it's pretty easy to place, so I'm not complaining too much. My one complaint for this set is you can see a little bit of red there, and this. The connection to the feet isn't great. I really wish it was Technic, like pins that goes into the feet to make it more sturdy, because it will just fall off because of the weight of the actual Dobby himself. But it's not too bad. I give like a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good. And last but not least, we have actual Dobby himself. I'm going to review each parts of his body, starting with his legs and feet. His feet can turn. They are quite poseable, unlike the actual legs themselves. The legs cannot move. They are forced to be perfectly straight, but it does help with balance. And I like how they use this for like the knees and stuff. It's pretty good. And the feet actual shapes they're nice. It does use this piece on the back, but I guess that gives it some like more I don't know, like shading or differentiate in the colors of the actual feet themselves. So I like that. And then we have the body. So I like it. It really does look like the tattered clothing that Dobby wears. I especially like this part right here. That seems very accurate to it, as well as this part. And then on the back, we have this. So it is smooth. It's not like this back, and it does give it a little bit of depth, which I like. And there's some studs on the side, showing like the little armholes and stuff in there. So I like that. Next up, we have the arms. The arms have limited posability. The only posability points are right here in the wrist and the fingers and where the shoulder is. There's no elbow posability. It is just that curve. So it's limited posability. Makes it a little bit harder to actually hold the book itself and the sock, but it's pretty good. And then we have the other arm. It's the same thing. And then we have the ears, which I like them. I like that. There's this gap right here, which I'm not 100% a fan of, but it's not a make or break thing, you know? It doesn't make the build bad. It's just, it's not great, but it's not too bad. So I like the ears. They look good. And then for the head itself, I really like the eyes. The eyes are adorable. The nose is good if you can get that to be perfectly straight. And there you go, the nose is good. The mouth, that is a printed piece, as well as the eyes. So I really do like that. That's really good for a set of this price point. And then the head, I like it. It looks good. They use those, I believe, car hood pieces for it. So that is quite cool. Good part usage there. And then back of the head, I like the little gray hairs and stuff like that. I'm not quite a fan of these points right here. Not sure what those are. But yeah, and there's a little bit of blue there, which I'm not quite a fan of. All in all, I rate this about like a 7 out of 10. It's not too bad, but it looks good. It looks adorable. It fits on the stand like that. That type of connection goes like that. Has posability. And all in all, I like it. Looks adorable. And now, trying to get the book into his hands. This is going to be a little bit hard while holding a camera, but you basically have to do something like this, where like he has his arms out, and the arms do just come off. I'm gonna do this off camera to get the arms ready. So that's the arm position that you have to have it in. And then you just place the book there, and then you can also place the sock in there. And then he's discovering it. You can put the cake next to it. It does have the nice floating stand, which makes it like it's flying like he did in the second movie. All in all, I think this is a good set, but I'm going to show you a way of how to make it so it's an actual stud connection, the book to the hands, as well as the sock. So it's going to be less loose. So the first step is you're going to need to remove that finger, the thumb. Okay, now that the thumb is gone, you can attach these studs of the book onto the hand right there. And you can position it just like that. And it looks like that. What I did with the extra fingers, I just put it on that hand so it now has 5 fingers. But it won't show if you do what I do with the sock. Next thing that I do with the sock is I just attach it via stud connection right onto there. Nice click. And then you just have it so the hand is open. And then you just put it on the sock. I'm gonna do this just like that. Well, I'll do it off camera. Just like that, positioned on the sock. The sock is connected via studs there, and the book is connected to studs on this hand. So that's what it will look like, all connected. That's what I do personally to position it like that, and I like it. All in all, I rate the Dobby build. Well, I already rated the Dobby build. All in all, I rate this whole set about an 8 out of 10. It's a good set, and the price for it is good, and I like it.